What's up, guys? In this video we're going to show you the perfect Canadian Rockies road trip itinerary. So we actually did 2 of these road trips ourselves in 2 different years. Saw everything from Banff National Park to Yoho and Jasper and everything in between. So we're really excited to show you all of the best spots in the Canadian Rockies. Enjoy this video.
We are Zach and Ina, full-time digital nomads from the United States and Belgium. We met while studying abroad in 2018 and have been traveling the world together ever since. We're here to inspire your next adventure, whether it's hiking in the Canadian Rockies, a road trip through the US, or backpacking across Africa. On our channel, you'll find unfiltered videos of hiking guides and the best things to do in destinations around the world. The Canadian Rockies are an immense mountain range. The range reaches all the way from the American border over the east of British Columbia and the west of Alberta. The landscape is absolutely breathtaking, making for unforgettable moments and adventures. However, planning a trip here can be a little overwhelming and time-consuming. That's why we put together this comprehensive 2 to 3 week itinerary, including where you should go and how long you should stay. You can also download a Google map with all of the stops and our favorite campgrounds in the description below. Make sure you watch till the end of this video, because we'll also give you 3 tips on how to prepare for this road trip. Our Canadian Rockies road trip itinerary starts in Banff. This idyllic mountain town is easily reachable via Highway 1 from Calgary or Western BC. With many highlights nearby in Banff National Park, it's the perfect place to base yourself for a couple of days. Banff is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, attracting over 3 million travelers yearly. It gets busy during the summer, but it's absolutely awe-inspiring. Besides spending time in and around the town, there are a few attractions in the area that you simply can't miss. These include Banff Hot Springs, Johnston Canyon, the Vermilion Lakes, Lake Minnewanka, and the scenery along the Bow Valley Parkway.
We just started this hike and we already saw a black bear. It was just chilling, like just 100 meters into the trail. So
he was calm, but definitely like a little bit scary to be so close to him. But he's behind us now, so we keep going. Lake Louise Village is another great base to explore from for a few days. It's located within Banff National Park at the end of the Bow Valley Parkway. Lake Louise Village sits right below 2 of the most impressive lakes in all of Canada, the shockingly blue Moraine Lake and the icy Lake Louise. But besides that, it's also a great area for hiking. Our favorite hikes include the Big Beehive Trail above Lake Louise and the Larch Valley Trail above Moraine Lake. Try to visit them as early or late in the day as possible, since they get extremely crowded during the summer. The most scenic and popular route in the Canadian Rockies is undoubtedly the Icefields Parkway, or Highway 93. Connecting Banff to Jasper, this epic stretch of road is awe-inspiring, with incredible natural wonders and vistas along the way. This road is 230 kilometers or 140 miles in length, so it's technically possible to do the drive in about 3 hours. But in reality, the road takes about 2 days to drive if you want to explore the scenery as well as do some hiking. The main highlights along the road include Bow Lake, Peyto Lake, the Waterfowl Lakes, Mistaya Canyon, and the Columbia Icefield. One of our favorite hikes in the Canadian Rockies is the Helen Lake and Cirque Peak Trail near Bow Lake. Check out our other video all about Banff National Park for more details about the hikes. We made it to Helen Lake. It's about 6 kilometers in. Really nice, peaks all around us. And now we're gonna go up here to Cirque Peak. It's another 2 kilometers, but really steep gain.
So this is the hard part.
At the end of the Icefields Parkway, you'll end up in the small town of Jasper, in Jasper National Park. This cute town is located in the largest park in the Canadian Rockies, with a surface of 11,000 square kilometers, or 4,247 square miles. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is home to even more wildlife than Banff, as well as extensive hiking trails, subalpine forests, and beautiful lakes. You can even book a whitewater rafting tour here, and we'll leave a link for that in the description below. Our favorite stops in Jasper National Park include Moline Lake and Canyon, Medicine Lake, the Athabasca Falls, the Sulphur Skyline Trail, the Valley of the Five Lakes, and finally, Mount Edith Cavell. From the town of Jasper, it's only a short drive to Mount Robson Provincial Park. Home to the highest peak in the Canadian Rockies, this is a must-see destination. The area has some of the most remote valleys, awe-inspiring lakes, and wildest mountain peaks that you'll find in Canada. Most travelers come here for the day, just to see the main highlight, which is the towering Mount Robson itself. However, we highly recommend hiking the Berg Lake Trail, which brings you to the base of Mount Robson. We suggest at least 3 days to hike all the way to Berg Lake, go camping, and come back. But if you just want to go for the day, then it's definitely still possible to hike to Kinney Lake and back. After visiting the beautiful Jasper National Park and Mount Robson Provincial Park, it's time to turn back along the Icefields Parkway. You can tick off some places you haven't visited yet, or simply drive the 3.5 hours directly to Yoho National Park. Yoho National Park lies to the west of Lake Louise, and the park is home to beautiful waterfalls as well as outstanding hiking opportunities. From the incredible Takaka Falls to the mystical Emerald Lake, the hidden Sherbrooke Lake, and the breathtaking Lake O'Hara. Finally, the Canadian Rockies road trip itinerary ends with a visit to Canmore and Kananaskis country. Located about 1 hour to the west of Calgary, it's in the front ranges of the Canadian Rockies and spans over several provincial parks, including Spray Valley, Peter Lougheed, and Bow Valley Provincial Park. Known for its wide variety of wildlife, backcountry hiking, and rock climbing, this is a true locals' favorite. Main attractions in Kananaskis include the laid-back town of Canmore, the grassy lakes, and Kananaskis Lakes. The area is also a prime location for moderate to advanced hiking, with breathtaking hikes to Sorrel Ridge, Smutwood Peak, South Pocatera Ridge, Tent Ridge, Galatea Lakes, and Kings Creek Ridge. Learn all about these hikes in our other Kananaskis hiking video. Nothing like a good barbecue after a long hike in the Rockies. As mentioned at the start of this video, we'll now share our top 3 tips so you can be prepared for your Canadian Rockies road trip. Tip number 1 is to book your campgrounds or accommodation at least 3 to 4 months in advance. Spots book up really fast, and there's limited accommodation space in the mountains, so plan your trip early. Find the links to the official campground reservation systems in the description below.
Second, be prepared for all kinds of weather, including potential snow. The weather is very unpredictable at times, even during the summer. Make sure to pack enough warm and waterproof clothing. You can download our free packing list in the description below. Finally, the best time to visit the Canadian Rockies is between mid-June and the end of September, because within that time frame, most of the lakes will be thawed and the roads will be open for driving. And that's it for our Canadian Rockies road trip itinerary. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you on the next adventure.